Revenge films.
My sister Katie was born when I was in second grade. Everyone adored her, but soon after, Mom started treating me differently. She stopped coming to Parents' Day at school after she was born because she was too busy looking after Katie. When she turned 1, Dad said they would all come and see me play at field day. He said he would take paid leave. But at the last minute, he got called into work and the plan was canceled. That morning, all my mom said to me was, "Here's your lunch." Everyone else's parents were there, videotaping them and cheering them on. I felt really lonely. And Dad got me all excited, so it hurt even more. He worked at a department store, so he usually worked on the weekends. So my parents almost never showed up at my school events. Sometimes the teachers visited the student's house, but that was it. But they bought me everything I needed, and I wanted a toy or something. All I needed to do was ask. But Mom hated it when I tried to play with my sister for some reason. She didn't even let me eat with them. She always made me wait until they were done. When we had to eat at the same time, she made me sit at a different table. Katie had Mom all to herself. I wasn't mad or anything. I was just upset that Mom treated me like this. When I was in 5th grade, Mom told me I had to go to cram school. I thought she was finally taking an interest in me, which made me happy. She told me to apply to this private school with dormitories. She wanted me out of the house. This made me really sad. But I had no choice. I studied hard and got into the school. I was all alone now, away from my family. And when I didn't have school, she told me to go stay with my grandparents. It was clear that she didn't really want me around. But my grandparents were really nice. During New Year's and other long vacations, everyone got together at their house, so I was never lonely. And all my relatives were really nice to me. They treated me like family. But still, I missed my parents and my sister. Then, one day, I was told that we were going abroad for a school trip. I needed a copy of the family register, so I called home. Mom said she had sent one over, but told me again and again not to look inside. Something was off. I looked at the register and found out that I was adopted. I knew it. If I was a kid, I would have been shocked. But the thing is, ever since my sister was born, I kind of had a feeling. Why else would Mom treat me like that, right? I asked my grandparents about this. Turns out my biological mom was my father's sister. But my biological parents got into an accident before I was born. Dad passed away and Mom had to get a C-section. Then she passed away. My father's parents were gone too, so my grandparents were planning to raise me. But Mom and Dad didn't have kids, so they volunteered, and that's how I ended up with them. But then, a few years later, they had a child of their own, so Mom didn't need me anymore. I was pretty upset about what she did to me, but they did raise me until Katie was born, so whatever. I just decided to keep my distance. Then, when I turned 18, I got a call from them asking me to dissolve the adoption. I was fine with that, but then my grandma told her to return the insurance money she got from my late biological parents. I had no idea they left me money. But then, my stepmother said that the money was gone. Apparently, she spent it all to raise me. But Grandma said that they paid for almost everything up until junior high. School bags, desks, clothes, and so on. And they had even paid for my tuition. I was really surprised to hear that. I had no idea that my grandparents were the ones supporting me. But then, my stepmom didn't really do anything for me. I was upset, but at the same time, I felt really close to my grandparents. After that, we hired a lawyer. There were records of bank transactions, and the lawyer found out that my stepmother was using my insurance money on herself. She had so much dirt on her. But then I found out that my stepfather didn't know about any of this. They got into a huge fight over this and got a divorce. My stepmother took Katie. Also, my grandma didn't believe my stepmother when she said she'd hand over the insurance money when I turned 18. So she kept most of the money with her. Good call, Grandma. Thanks to her, I had more than enough cash to move on. My stepfather offered to pay me back, but I told him it was fine. After that, I went to college and got a job. I still lived with my grandparents. They passed away a few years later. Right before they passed, they apologized to me, saying that they should have taken me in from the start. None of this was their fault, though. I told them they had nothing to feel sorry for. I was just upset about my stepmother. Why couldn't she just love me? But still, she did try to raise me at first, so it's not like she hit me or anything. But still. Today, I'm happily married with kids. I know how hard it is to raise a child. When I was job hunting, being an orphan didn't help much. But my stepfather had connections, so he helped me land a good job. I was really grateful for that. He always looked out for me. At my grandfather's funeral, I saw my stepmother and Katie.
Some of that inheritance belongs to Katie. Give us the house.
She said to me,
Are you serious? This is a funeral. You've got to be kidding me. Besides, Allie's taking everything. You're not getting anything.
Said my stepfather. After that, she started harassing me. She called me day after day, telling me what a horrible person I was. It was clear I meant nothing to her at that point. It was really upsetting. But when I started working, I moved to a new city and got a new number. I cut all ties with my stepmother. My stepfather got remarried after the divorce, and so it was all behind me now. But to this day, I still think about it. What would have happened if my stepmother treated me like her real daughter even after Katie was born? Maybe things would have been different. Maybe the four of us would have had a really nice life together. I know it's pointless to think about it, but I couldn't help it. Sometimes I cry thinking about it. But I gotta move on. My parents may not be around anymore, but I gotta live for the both of them.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.